I always thought it would be cool if you could go back and listen to the day-to-day of today's highest achievers as it happened, as opposed to 30 years later after they've made it. I believe there's a giant disconnect between ground zero and the top floor, because we only see the top floor, and the top floor only talks about the top. How valuable would that be? And so it goes without saying, but I believe I'll make it there. And this is the documented journey through each level. My name is Bryson Sessions, and you are listening to the Bed Podcast.
All right, 2:42. It's 4:03 p.m. Monday, 2024. All right, so yesterday I decided that I'm going to start a 16-week cut for no other reason than to document the journey through that cut and the transformation and what's going on in my head, all that shit for the program that I'm developing. So the idea with that is to give somebody this incredible program with all these extra perks, bundles, you name it, and also a day-to-day video and a little message of the day, if you will, that the person following the program can follow and see every day. So I'm really just trying to jam-pack this whole program full of so much value, and I think adding a daily video of me doing the program with them on the exact day that they're on, I think adding that will just be a nice little touch on top of everything else, because I don't know of any other trainers who have done that or who do that. I say do so much on this podcast. Holy shit. So honestly, for no other reason. And I want to be a product, or I want to be, what am I trying to say? Product of my own. I want to show that my product works and that I did I followed my own I want to show that I followed my own program and that the results that I got from my own program, okay, well, clearly I don't know what I'm trying to say. I want to show that the results that I'm promising are attainable through the exact program that they're following. And I want to show that on a day-to-day, through video, through a small little, I guess, text or message or whatever. And the idea is to keep them short and sweet, but we all know what that means, because these podcasts are supposed to be no more than 3 minutes long. So, but I really do mean that. I don't want to give somebody an hour-long video every single day and be like, hey, also you got to watch these, so make sure you have fuck that, bro. The idea is to have something they can look at before they hit the gym as a little inspiration or motivation, or maybe they're in the dumps and they want a little something in the morning, or maybe they had a really hard day, they're about to quit on the gym and they need a little boost or something like that. That's the whole idea. So I'm starting this 16-week cut. I'm aiming to lose 16 pounds. I'm just keeping it steady weight loss. Anything more than that, and I probably was in too aggressive of a deficit. Anything less than that, and I probably wasn't in an enough deficit. So that's how the shit works. So that's that. So I'm of course I want to get lean and nice and sexy, but it's more, I guess, enticing for me to do this for whoever's consuming the program than it is for my own benefit. Because I just want someone to feel not alone. I want someone to be able to have that relatability in the program. I want someone to know that they're doing the program, even if they don't have a buddy that they're texting every day that they're doing it with, that at least they've got these videos to look forward to on a day-to-day basis, and little messages or little recaps of the day, and these videos are nothing specific. One day I might talk about how I get hyped up for the gym. The next day I might talk about how hard the chest day was and what I did. The next day I might talk about my favorite songs to listen to in the gym. Fourth day I might be just super inspirational and motivational. Be like, you fucking got this shit. That might be what I do those days. I don't know, but no plan, just being real and 100% transparent. What I'm thinking, like maybe one day I'm like, dude, fuck the goddamn gym. I do not want to go. And then how I kind of overcome that mental block, So that's the whole idea with the videos and with the little, I don't even know what you call them, messages, recaps of the day. I don't know what you call them. So that's the whole idea with that. So I'm doing a little 16-week cut for all this. So starts today. Decided yesterday that I wanted to do that, and I'm, I guess, kind of designing the program in 2-week increments as I go, because the way that I'm designing this program is to be split up into 8 phases of 2 weeks. In each phase, you utilize different intensity techniques. So the point of the program is to, I guess, learn a shit ton about how to make your workouts harder without doing all these fancy bullshit extra exercises, you know? There's so many weird shit that you see at the gym, and I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that if you just stick to the fundamentals, and the fundamentals being things like bench press, pull-ups, you know, deadlifts, squats, shoulder, shit like that, bro. I mean, we got people turning their wrist sideways and doing an upside down curl, crush, French, push, pull down. It's like, dude, just do bench press and make it harder. And make it harder doesn't mean invert gravity, fly to the moon, one arm inverted with one behind you. What the fuck is even that? So don't, the point is to show that, anyway, that's kind of that's the idea. So each phase, you learn more shit. You do a different set of techniques for the program. There's 4 blocks in the program. There's block 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, you didn't need to say that. But each block, the reps and the sets reset. So there will be progressive overload, meaning each week in each block, the reps will decrease, meaning you lift heavier, meaning you'll progress that way. There's a whole lot of shit in the program. So anyway, I'm documenting that every day, and the only way you'll get access to this shit is if you are interested in the program. So, and here's the thing, I'm looking to launch this thing, the whole program, in August, and 16 weeks from today, or from yesterday, 16 weeks from today is August 7th, which will be, oh, good Lord, dude. This guy in front of me is doing some bullshit. What in the hell? All right, no. So 16 weeks from today is October 7th, which is about 8 weeks after the program is supposed to launch. So how am I going to do that? Well, I'm still going to be doing the program after I launch the program. Still going to be doing my own workout program okay, sorry, I'm distracted. Hold on. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Dude, I'm at base. I'm going to the base gym right now, and I don't have my cat card. For fuck's sake, man. Oh, for context, for anybody who doesn't know, my cat card is my lifeline up here. If I don't have that, I don't belong anywhere up here. Hold on, we gotta figure this out. Do I have it? Hold on. No way, dude. I really left it at home. I love wasting gas and time, dude. I love it. God damn it. Okay, we're going home. Cool. Nice. Oh. See, it's so funny, this shit you capture on audio or whatever when you... God damn it, dude. So we're going home now. Gotta go get my card. And why didn't I walk to the gym? I didn't want to walk to the gym. I wanted to come to the base gym. That's where I work. Because I wanted to. This guy can let me go. Nobody's gonna let me go, dude. This is great. Let's see. Is he gonna let me go? Cool, man. All right. So anyway, so the only way you'll get access to all this is if you are in the program. So that's an exclusive bonus for everybody who signs up. So anyway, starting a 16-week cut, I'm going to go over some of my stats and some of what I'm going to be doing for the cut and the plan, all that shit. So yeah, so today's day 1, and I'll be eating a 500 calorie deficit based on my calculations. And real quick, the calculations, those are just a great starting point for where to begin with your calories and what you're trying to do. It's not the greatest ever, most accurate calculator for, you know, like, you're not going to use this magic thing and then get all the results in the world. It's just to serve as a starting point. You then use your results on a weekly basis to evaluate where you go next. So if I use this calculator and then week 1 I lose 47 pounds, it's like, oh, probably in quite a deficit. That's not good. I'm probably need to eat something, But and that's a very extreme example to paint the picture, but if I do the program and I'm intending to lose weight, but I'm actually gaining weight, it's like, ooh, those calculations were off. I need to actually eat less, and vice versa. But it acts as a really great starting point, and that's what I've always done, and it's always worked, so it's fine. So my macros, what I'm doing this time is a little bit different. Usually I follow a strict split of protein, carbs, fats, and I try to get within 5 grams above or below that. But this time, since I know a little bit more and my goals are slightly different, I'm not so strict with macros. The only one that I'm strict with is getting at least 225 grams of protein per day. And then carbs or fats, however, those get made up for the caloric intake total of, I think it's 2510. So 2,510 calories is what I'm allowed to eat to continue making fat loss progress. That, I'm so distracted, dude. Or not distracted, I'm driving a car. That's my caloric goal. So if that means I get only 50 grams of fat, then the rest are coming from carbs. But if I get 100 grams of fat, then the remaining still goes to carbs. Vice versa with carbs and fats. As long as the caloric total is still the same, that's literally how body recomposition works. Calories in versus calories out. Science. So anyway, so at the moment it's 225 protein. I'm closer to 70 grams of fat, so what we're rolling with is 225 protein, 70 fat. I think it's 245 carbs. So that's what I'm rolling with now. I'm going to start my cardio at a humongous amount here at 15 minutes. And I'm going to follow my workout program. Well, it is my workout program, but it is what is being offered in the whole bundle. And of course, tweaks and adjustments and substitutions and anything that might change based on the person. Of course, those are going to would change. And to anyone who's like, oh, you're using the same program for every single person, how is it customized? Blah, blah, blah. Well, first of all, I'm not advertising to every single type of person. I'm going for one person with one goal in mind, with one pain point. For example, I'm not going, like I talked about this before, but I'm not trying to be a generalist and help every single person I can as far as the specific goal. Like, for example, if you are on the keto diet and you only have home gym equipment and you're trying to build muscle, this program's not for you, because this is for people who want to lose fat and or build muscle and or gain strength. So I guess that's for everybody, but it's for people who have access to a gym. It's for people who want to build muscle, gain strength with lifting weights. It's for people who can go to the gym 5 days per week and also stick to some sort of diet, we'll call it. I hate the word diet, bro. It just means like restrictions. It means you can't have this. You can have whatever the fuck you want. Just a way of eating. But anyway, who are cool with, or who are able to, what the fuck am I saying? People who can afford the program, or men specifically. I'm really only, and call me sexist, bro. Here we go. Let's get that going. Helping men only, and get them more confident, more mentally disciplined, more physically disciplined, every aspect of their life. That's the goal. So those are the people I'm helping. And so when you add all that together, you can make one program to serve that one type of person with that one type of goal, with those pain points, with those struggles, with those setbacks, whatever. That's the program that they would follow. And even then, if they can't do a certain exercise, or they can't do this, or they're allergic to this or whatever, then we adjust the program. And then if you want to be technical, it is customized to the person. But that's just marketing. That's how people get you. Truly customized to you. And it's like, bro, if you're saying that, you're spending so much extra time developing an entirely new program for each type of person. Like, I don't believe in body weight workout, home workout shits, as compared to a full-blown gym workout with equipment and weight and all that stuff. I said that wrong. So home workouts are great. You can progress with home workouts where you don't have a lot of equipment. Maybe you got a backpack full of books for your weight, whatever. You can absolutely progress that way. I'm not saying that. But as far as making real heavyweight gains and progress and shit in the gym, That's what I'm after. So that's what I'm coaching. So that's how I'm training. So all that to say, it's not cookie cutter. It's for one person with one goal. With, I'm repeating myself, but that's the program. So totally got off track, but I'm doing the program. And dude, what was I even saying? Don't know. So if I repeat myself, then it is what it is. But well, this guy's riding this guy's ass. Cool. So anyway, so it's 16 weeks. I made a decision yesterday to commit to this, and rather than being like, oh, I'm not sure, I'm trying to gain muscle, blah blah. It's like, dude, just commit the fuck to the goddamn thing and move on. In 16 weeks, if you want to get bigger, if you want to get smaller, or whatever, this is me talking to myself, then do that. But right now, you're going to commit to this. You're going to sell the results because that's what you're doing. You're in business now, so it's not about feeling this or pursuing. It's about proving that your shit works. And if I can influence more people to want to be better with their fitness goals because of proof that my shit works, because I look a certain way versus how I would look if I didn't do the program, then I'm going to do that. And I think that's me maturing in a way, because I was like, oh, well, they can fuck off. I don't have to be lean to blah, blah. And like, that's true, but people don't think that way, and people don't really even see it to begin with that way. So, I mean, I think in a way where it's like, if you're a fat personal trainer, I don't think you should be a personal trainer, and I think you're kind of full of shit. Because if you were, it's like a dentist having just nasty ass teeth, or a heart surgeon, I don't know actually anything about that, or like an NBA head coach not knowing shit about basketball. It's like, bro, do you even know what you're doing? Clearly you don't, because that's the idea. So if I'm selling a fat loss thing, I'd like to be sliced and diced to the best of my ability, at least for photos and shit, so I can get some proof. That's just marketing purpose. So I'm literally doing this, I guess, to sounds so bad if you say it bluntly like this, but I'm doing this to make money. You know what I mean? But that's not the true purpose behind it all. Of course I want to help people. Of course I want to make money. Of course I want to make a shit ton of money. Of course. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't. But I just made it home, so I'm going to have to fuck it, bro. We're going to continue growing. I'm going to continue recording the podcast even when I walk in front of all my goddamn neighbors' doorbell cameras. I'm going to take this, turn this off, go in here. So I'm going to keep talking. It's windy as shit. So anyway, that's the whole idea there with the program. So today's day one. I recorded a video and I don't like how it turned out, so I'll probably have to do it again or edit it. And I don't even know how I'm going to do that, because I'm going to have to record the video, and then I'm going to have to edit the video, and then I'm going to have to, I guess, order it sequentially, all that shit. Get it uploaded to wherever I got to upload it to, make them all nice, and I don't know, it's a lot of work for sure, it's a lot of extra work for such a tiny bonus. Where's my cat card at, dude? Watch it be in my backpack this whole time, because I don't see where it should be. Anyway, so recorded the first video. I like I said, I don't like how it turned out. There's a lot of other things I wish I would have done, but I'm trying to keep it authentic. I don't want to be like, guys, I think it's in my backpack, because it's not up here. It's right here. Got it. Back to the gym we go. So I'm trying to keep it authentic. I should just walk to the gym. It's taking too fucking long. Whatever. Sorry, now I'm getting all winded and shit. So anyway, damn. It's, I lost my train of thought, so I'm just going to keep talking. So, whatever. Hold on. I'm actually going to force myself to record because I'm in front of people again. So, anyway, we've got all those videos. So it's 112 videos that I have to make. And then of those, there'll be like 112 messages, because that's 16 weeks. And
yeah, I mean, I'm just putting more work on my plate that I don't need. I mean, I can barely get shit done as it is. And arguably don't have that much going on. If you want to be realistic, I'm just trying to make a lot of shit at once, I think. Maybe that's my problem. But I think once the final product is done, meaning I have the program, I've got all this extra, that's all nice, everything's linked to where it should be, everything's laid out, that'll give me the conviction to sell the program for what it's worth and start turning my dreams into a reality. When I think about it that way, fuck is going on here? This thing stopped recording, I guess. Whatever. So when I think about it that way, it gets me fired up to keep chasing my shit, because I have some coworkers I talk to a lot about how the career position that we have is it's this or that, or we wish we could do something different or whatever. And it's cool because like this is my way out. This is my way out in the next year. You know, if I really push for it, and you know, I don't know that for sure, but I just don't see a situation kind of like with if you never give up, you never quit, then how could you not succeed? But if I'm doing everything that I know I need to be doing, and I really push out of my comfort zone, then there's no way that I don't make it out, you know? At least with one job, or I guess two jobs, because if I only bring home $400 a month with cleaning trucks, I only need to sell one client per month to make that up. And so that means if I want to quit FedEx altogether, which is bittersweet, that's $1,700 gross plus $400 gross of washing trucks and the income from working 6 days or whatever. That's about $2,100. So 2 paid in full clients, it's 2. But if I want to do what the hell is going on here? But if I want to do month to month, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to fucking merge into this goddamn. Holy fucking shit, bro. They gotta make these goddamn exits bigger, man. The road is about 2 inches wide in these. I want to redo this whole podcast because there's so much bullshit in here just like that. I hate that, dude. I'm just trying to stay focused on what I'm saying. Jesus Christ. Anyway. So, dude, don't you dare pull out, dude. Okay, we're good. Where's my cat card? Don't fucking tell me that. Okay, we got it. So, I really do want to start the whole show over. Okay, anyway. So, back to what I was saying. So, if I need to make $2,100 a month and I sell a program for $1,000, that's 2 clients I would need to sell paid in full per month to make up for that. Or I would have to do 7 clients on a month-to-month basis. Or if you want to look at it, I would have to do just 2 clients per month at a month-to-month, and then by the end of month 4, if I was still doing the 2, I would have a total of 8, because 2 times 4 is 8. That would be $2,400 a month. That would allow me to quit FedEx entirely, get 68 hours per week back of my life. So I'd have my weekends back and every other Friday, and obviously including Sundays for washing trucks. So I get my Sundays back, my Saturdays back, and every other Friday back, because I work an alternating shift at my full-time job, and it allows me to have every other Friday off, which is cool. That's a weird way to say the same thing 5 different ways, but whatever. Anyway, so when I put it into the perspective of all I have to do is just be uncomfortable, fail a lot, embarrass myself a lot, look like a dummy, honestly lose 100 straight sales in a row without making my first one. If that's what it takes to get to that next level, mentally, I've kind of just accepted the fact that that's what it's gonna do. Because what am I gonna do, dude? Quit? Am I just gonna give up and throw this all away? Because I'm uncomfortable talking to people on the phone? Because I can't talk to somebody and say that I know what I'm worth and that this is how you should invest in blah blah blah. And if you whatever, when I verbally say it out loud, hey, I'm gonna stick to this 9 to 5 and make shit money and live a mediocre life and not live to my highest potential because I'm too scared to talk to people on the phone. When I say that out loud, it's like, dude, how big of a pussy can you be?
so many great things in life happen because people pushed so far out of their comfort zone. People just experimented with stuff that, whatever, people had so many ginormous dreams that other people tried to talk them out of, but because they were steadfast in what the fuck they were doing, we have these amazing things. I mean, think about the most basic shit. We got light bulbs. We can talk on the phone. We have cars. We have rockets. We have... Just think about that. Revolutionize the whole goddamn world. And if those people would have listened to other people saying like, oh, that's stupid, you can't do that, they would have never done what they were doing. And I'm talking like those people changed the world. I'm just talking about helping people, eat right and lose weight. I mean, two different things, but the point still stands. If you just push out of your comfort zone and you just keep going, like there's just no way that you don't succeed. I'm not saying you'll succeed right away or it'll be nice right away or you'll make a lot of money right away, but eventually, and who gives a fuck when eventually even is? As long as you do it, it will happen, or you die and you're not going to be around to know anyway, so it doesn't matter. So like you do or you just, it's not you do or you don't, it's you do or you die. Like that's it, so long as you don't give up. You do or you die. So do or die, baby. But yeah. So anyway, needless to say, I'm fucking hyped about all of this. I want to share one more thing. There's so much packed into this one episode, so I don't know. But when I was doing this in the past, when I wasn't taking it serious and I was being lazy with so much of it, there were some key moments that I vividly remember because I always heard people say like, whatever gets you up out of bed in the morning, you should, that's your thing. Whatever gets you so fired up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, I don't have that. Nothing fires me up to get out of bed. I wake up and I'm like, God damn, I gotta get out of bed. Okay, it's warm here, But there's a few things that I was doing that were part of this in the past where I remember them very vividly. One of those things was I was so excited to wake up and start recording videos on how to help people. At the time, I think it was how to measure their body. So like if they're got a tape measure, they measure their waist, their chest, their arms, legs, whatever. I was just so hyped. This is gonna sound crazy, but I was so fired up to do that and make that for somebody to help them that I was waking up at I think 4:30 a.m. to get out of bed to make that happen. Because I just sounds so silly, but the night before I was like, I can't wait to get up and record these videos. It's gonna be so sick. And to start helping me, I was so fired up that I got out of bed at 4:30 in the morning to record videos on how to measure your waist. I remember that. And I got fired up when I was making this video for day one, and it's so bad. I was like, guys, this is my 5th take straight up. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but it's day one. This is what I ate today. I got off work. I'm going to the gym. I'm drinking pre-workout. This is what I got going on. Get fired up and made a great choice. I'm hyped for you. This is day one. Got 112 more days to go. Take little steps. It's all good. Take 16 steps, each representing 1 week. You'll make 16 weeks of progress before you know it. 1 or 2 or 3 steps doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have 16 steps, you're in a whole different room. Like, perfect analogy. And just making that, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm just hyped about it. So that's cool. So again, needless to say, I'm very excited about all this. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm going to argue against myself here to say that I don't need all this to start. I can just, because I started a podcast by just starting. I don't need all these extra bonuses to start coaching people again or to make a whatever. But I think I'm approaching this all from the stance that I want to make an exceptional product. I want the offer to be so good that people feel stupid saying no. It's what I've been learning and absorbing a lot of lately from Alex Hormozi. Talk about him every show now. But I just want the offer to be so fucking incredible that I don't even have to sell it. I can just be like, hey, here's the program. Look what it offers. And someone's like, holy shit, take my money. In a perfect world, that would happen. But I think more or less it comes down to me just wanting the wanting to have the ability to, wanting to have, being able to have that conviction that I'm so fucking confident in my program and what I have to offer that I can just use that to then leverage my sales capabilities or whatever and really fucking help people, man. Because it's almost normal. It's almost normal now to not be to not be skinny. It's normal to be a fat fuck. That's normal. And that blows my mind, dude. And we're talking about food, dude. You can't control what you put in your mouth. It takes more effort to put shit in your mouth than it does to not. So if I can help somebody overcome that and gain confidence and build that mental resilience and get their fucking willpower back, and they're, dude, I'm all for it. Because I see what the program 75 Hard did for me, and there's the results that I got from it. Like, you're literally listening to this podcast right now because I pushed myself so far out of my comfort zone and did hard shit every single day. Shit I never once ever was like, yeah, I'm hyped to do this. Every day for 75 days straight. All day. I mean, that's all I did. Like, I did the double workouts. I drank a gallon of water. And back then, I would fuck all this. But now I'm like, hell yeah, there's no way I'm not going to. But double workouts. One has to be outside. Rain or shine, right? You have the gallon of water. You got to take a progress photo for what? Who gives a fuck? 3 hours between every workout. The water's got to be plain. You got to follow some kind of diet. No cheat meals. No alcohol. Nothing. And I did that for 75 days straight. And that's all it took. You know? Like, you're literally listening to the show because I chose to pursue discipline for my life and, I guess, self-develop. That's the whole reason why this episode, and every episode for that matter, exists. So if I can instill everything that I've got in somebody else, imagine what they'll fucking do. Maybe they'll start a podcast. Maybe they'll help. Like, think about it this way. If I help 1,000 people, which I fully plan to help more, but let's just easy math. If I help 1,000 people transform their lives into something that I've got going on, and they're able to start their own podcast, and they're able to start their own fitness programs, and my 1,000 people, they all help 1,000 people themselves, that's 1 million. So my little pursuing self-development, my little silly thing of doing 75 Hard, oh dude, I'm on fire right now and I don't want to stop talking, but I gotta give this guy my goddamn shit. Hold on one second. Hold on. How's it going?
Good, sir. How are you?
Doing good.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too. All right, let's see if I can get back on track here. But yeah, so if my little business, my little this, whatever, blah blah blah, doing 75 Hard, you know, if that's all it takes to change 1 million people's lives, bro, eat my fucking ass. I'll do it every day. That's so fucking cool to me. So if I can just get one person, bro, you can say that indirectly that's 1,000 people that I helped. You know, if I could just go up one person to level up their life in such a way that they believe in themselves so much that they want to start a podcast, or they want to start a YouTube channel, or they want to start their own business, or they want to do this or whatever. Dude, I'll do it. Dude, it's just, yeah, absolutely. There's no way I'll not. Dude, I don't know how to explain it, man. So all that to say that I want to have this program. I want to have it be so jam-packed with so much value that I don't even have to try to sell somebody. They just see the program and they're like, oh, yeah, of course, I'm signing up, you know? So rather than launching the program today and figuring it out as I go, I'm doing this from now a position of a little bit of experience where I have coached maybe 12 people. I've got 18 testimonials on Google reviews right now. I've got voice cracks all day long, and I've got the like before and after photos, testimonials, whatever. I've got a lot of systems already in place previously that I'm gonna have to revamp because they're kind of shitty. But this isn't the first time I've done this, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not saying the first time was so great, because it wasn't, but to think that I made probably like 5, 6, 7 grand from doing that, and not in an arrogant way by any means, but like I wasn't even trying. I was being so lazy. That's a very reassuring thought that if I do push for this, and instead of being a bitch and not getting on the phone because I'm scared of if they'll reject me, I do that, and I do that 100 times a month, and all it takes is 5% of the people that I talk with to say yes. All other 95 people can say, hey, no, you're a piece of shit. I will still be making more than I do at my full-time job. That's cool. And again, it's not about the money, because all the money I make is going to go into the pre-workout thing. And more voice cracks, don't worry, we have plenty of those in stock for you guys. And god damn. And because I'll probably keep working both jobs as long. I'll probably keep working every job I have. Honestly, you can be 100% transparent, like an ego thing, or not an ego thing, kind of like proof that you can absolutely do shit by having no time, you know? Like I'm working 3 jobs and I'm making this business. I record a podcast every single day. Now I'm recording videos and then writing an excerpt, or whatever you want to call them, for the day-to-day workout program. Like I got all this shit going on, and I'm still making this goddamn business work. Still changing people's lives. Still instilling discipline and confidence and all that shit into other people. And I work 3 jobs, kind of thing. That's the whole idea. And I just have to address it because someone's gonna say it. Well, but I've got 18 kids and I'm going to school and it's just not for me. Bro, go eat shit, because it's the principle behind what I'm saying. If you don't get that, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. Go cut grass and watch paint dry. I don't know what to tell you. Good luck with life, brother. That's all I got to say. So let's go forward so I can turn left, please. Christ, here we go. So, anyway, that's the whole idea. So, I want to keep both jobs, or all jobs, as long as I can before I really can't afford to sacrifice more time for like $30 an hour, you know? And it's crazy to say that out loud, because I remember got my first job and I was like, holy shit, bro, I'm making $8 an hour. I'm rich. And then I was like, oh, this guy's making 12. I gotta make 12. What the hell? How does he make so much money? And then I remember getting my first manager position at Smith's, and I was making $18.50 or something like that. I'm like, dude, I'm king shit. And now I make $26 an hour at my full-time job. And then if you average it out, it's about $35 an hour at FedEx. And now I'm like, dude, I can't wait to be able to, I don't know. It's just crazy how growth happens and how, I don't know. I'm just really proud of myself and all the accomplishments I have, but we're just getting started, as they say. So I just pulled up to the gym, so I'm going to try to cut it there. I said a lot in this show, and hopefully it all meshes the way that I want it to. There's a lot of distractions in this one as well. And a lot of losing train of thought, a whole bunch of shit, but a lot of whole bunch of shit. That's what I just said. So there's point proven right there. A lot of whole bunch of shit that I said today. But, yeah, so a quick recap. I'm starting to cut, started today. I fully plan to commit. That's why I started. I'm not going to bail. Like, it's cool because now I have almost like this accountability factor, because I'm recording the show and I put it out there that I am starting this. So the 9 people who actively listen to the show, which is cool because it used to be like 2, and then it was 4, and it was 7. Now it's like 9. That's cool. So the 9 people who listen to the show, you now have, like, you can literally see me keep my word live in real time. And you'll see by the results I get at the end of the 16 weeks. So by October 7th, I believe is what I said, that's the end of the program. And we'll see where I'm at. So I didn't talk about that. So real quick, I weigh 204.4 pounds as of today. So hopefully by then I'm 188, and that's 16 pounds. Anything less, that's great. Anything more, then I didn't follow the program how I should have. Or maybe I don't know. But I'm going to report back every week with the adjustments and how I'm doing, all that shit. So that's the plan with that. And I'm not going to lie, I got to take a fat piss, so I'm going to talk to you guys later. So that was the show, and thank you for listening. This is probably... No, I'll be back. I'm going to finish this. I'll be back. So I know that ended pretty shitty right there, but I didn't want to end it that way because I had to piss. That's so stupid to the show. I'm just on fire about shit because I had to pee. But I went inside, got my workout in. It's now 6:09, so I think I got to the gym around 4:40-ish. So my workout was about an hour-ish, and then I did 19 minutes of cardio because I was in the middle of a chess match, and I just was like, hey, I'm just not going to get off until I whoop this guy's ass. And guess what, dude? I did. So I'm a grandmaster now. And so then after that, I did 9 minutes of stretching. And you're like, oh, why not 10? I don't know, do psychology. If I say 10 minutes, it's like, bro, fucking 10 minutes. But if I think 9, it's like, only 9? Not even 10? All right, I got it. And I want to do it. So, this plane's about to take off. I'm about to pull over. I'll work on those. Cool, bro. I've never seen this in action before. Anyway, bro, I gotta stop recording shows in the car. I get so distracted, it's ridiculous. All right. Anyway, So I didn't want to end the show on that. I did want to do a quick recap and hit on all the details of this cut I'm on, because it's probably going to be in the description, what you see now, a notable episode. So anyway, so started at 204, and I know I said a whole bunch of shit, but I want to make it one succinct thing, so that anyway, so started at 204.4 pounds. I've got a lot of belly flub that I'm not proud of, got some man tits going on, got the muffin top kind of, and like people will see my photos and be like, no you don't. It's like, because you're 100 pounds overweight. I'm like 10 pounds overweight, you know what I mean? So to each their own, but as far as fat goes, I should say. But anyway, 204.4, got a little bit of flub around me that I would like to get off, and I don't know my measurements. I'll have to do that tomorrow, because I just hit the gym, so I've got blood flowing through me, so my measurements would probably be off a little bit, and I'm trying to get accurate ones, so I'll do that a different day. I recorded the first video of the program series, we'll call it, don't know, where I work out with you, so I just did that. I did that before I went to the gym, and again, it was super rambly, talked about a lot of stuff. It was 10 minutes long, don't want them to be that long. I was looking up how much space that's going to take up with if I average 10 minutes of video, it's going to take up 150 gigs worth of space on my phone, which I'll have to put on my laptop, which is then on my laptop, and then it's just a whole bunch of shit. So figure that out. And then my macros are, so my calories are 2510, I believe. Protein's 225, carbs 245, fat 70. And the carbs and fat will fluctuate, but the protein will not, in a way where I still hit 2,510 calories, 2510. So that's the caloric intake that I'm hitting. I'm starting off with 16 minutes of cardio. And you're probably like, oh, why 16? What the fuck's wrong with 15? Well, it's like everybody else and their mom does 15. Then you have the people that are like, oh, I'll do 10 seconds extra. But we're doing more than those guys. We're doing 16. And laugh at that all you want. It's just, it's called mental edge, bro. I talked about it in, I think it was episode 18. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And I describe it so shit. But it's just, I don't care if everybody else is doing 500 hours of cardio. But the thought, for me alone, that everyone else is doing 15 and I'm doing more by doing 16 makes me feel better about the work that I'm doing and makes me want to work harder, regardless of if that's true or not. So call it delusion, but if that delusion makes me work harder, bro, I don't know what you call that then. It's fucking smart as shit to do that. So there's that. So 16 minutes of cardio, turned up to 19 because I whooped some chest ass. And then, so those are my macros. I'm having, So it's a 16-week cut. So my goal is to lose 16 pounds. My goal is to have abs. I don't know how realistic that is with 16 pounds for me, so I'm keeping that realistic. Like clear-cut, crystal, nice, chiseled abs. I don't think that's going to happen in 16 pounds. I think I'd have to have closer to 25. But I'm not trying to lose muscle. I'm trying to keep this a really steady cut, meaning I'm only going max 1 pound per week loss. You can do more than that. You can do 2 pounds, but I personally will never, ever force myself to do more than 2 unless I'm on drugs. So, yeah, 2 is really aggressive. I don't want to suffer. I want to enjoy food and have have shit going on. I'm okay losing a pound because I know I'm not going to quit, so I'm going to get there eventually. And so with that frame of mind, it's like, okay. And I'm really proud of myself for the fact that I'm just committing to it. I didn't even think about it. It wasn't like, oh man, if I commit to this cut, then the whole summer's wasted because I won't be able to have... I don't give a fuck, bro. My goals are more important than anything. So I'm going to hit those, and I'm committing to what I'm trying to achieve. And it's as simple as that for me now, which is cool as fuck to say out loud and have every ounce of my being be able to be like, yeah, you're telling the truth. You're not being a fraud or a fake or a phony. Because in the past, if I would have said that shit, if I would have been like, yeah, I'm starting to cut, well, I probably would have failed on day 8, and it's fine if you fail. It's just get back up and keep going. Like, you're going to fail plenty of times. And the first attempt's always going to be shit. I mean, like today is my first attempt at recording all the videos for this thing, hitting the gym, doing extra cardio, doing stretching. It's the first time combining all that in one day. And I'm so far behind today. And it's almost expected. It's like, I'm doing this new thing. Today's going to be a shit day. And today wasn't a shit day. but it was a lot longer. Like, it's 6:15 right now. I should have been home from the gym 2 hours ago. You know what I mean? So, but we're trying something new. We're trying to push the envelope for what I'm trying to achieve, and just keeping myself active and engaged in something. So keeps my brain going, whatever. So anyway, that's the cut. That's my goal. As far as measurements go, I don't even know how to make a goal for that, because I don't have up-to-date measurements, like on my arms, on my chest, whatever. And to be honest, I don't necessarily care about that. I care more about the visual aesthetic that I see in the mirror for myself. And if I just so happen to be big in the perspective of others, then that's cool too. But I think I've evolved from the, I don't know how to say it without sounding like, oh, I'm holier than that. I don't want to, that's not what I'm saying. But instead of trying to look or act or be big, confidence allows me to do a lot more in life than being big does. So, oh hell yeah, dude, I love when people cut me off. So that's, I don't know if I can make an accurate goal on measurements, because I'm not really, what the fuck is going on? I don't really care. But for measurement's sake and documenting everything, I'm probably going to measure. So I'll have to do that tomorrow, and that'll be included as well. Let's see, what else do we got? We got the macros, we got the calories, got the goal, got the cut length. So cardio, I'm just doing 15 minutes right now, and I like to start everybody off with a number, as far as coaching goes, with a number that can be adjusted later, and it just serves as a starting point, because there's no sense in having somebody start with 30 minutes of cardio and them just be burnt out from the get-go, because not everybody is super fit for cardio. Not everybody can do like an hour and be fine, I'm not saying I can't either. I'm just saying, why would you have somebody do that immediately, get them burnt out, get them frustrated, make them feel like they can't achieve their goals or whatever, this isn't working for them, that they can never do, Because I am a firm believer in ripping the Band-Aid off with certain things, but I've come to find out with other things, I do think it is better to kind of inch your way a little bit by little bit to the goal of whatever you're trying to achieve. So there's some nuance there, but it is what it is. There's nuance to everything, man. It's never black and white. Well, certain things are black. Certain things are black and white. I'm not trying to get political, but that's that. So I know this is a really long show, and I know it was really all over the place, but I do deem this a valuable or a notable show, because this is going to be one to look back on. I think, especially in the short term, so like in 16 weeks, we can come back and listen to this show and be like, oh shit, dude, he said he was going to lose 16 pounds. He did. He said he wanted his abs to show. Oh, and his abs are showing. Oh, and he said that he wanted blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. And look at that. He blah, 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 this, that, and the othered. So, I guess you could say that this show and 16 weeks from now show, so 212 episodes from today, which would be 244, 254, 354. So episode 354, I believe. So episode 354, I think, will be the episode that we look back on, episode 242, which is today's, right? 242? Yeah. So it's 242. So it might be 353, because when that air, who gives a fuck, bro? It's going to be one of those. So that show is going to be the one that we look back on, or going to be the one that we say look back at 242. So I'll have to link that in the bottom. I'll write that in the bottom. So listen to episode 354 if you haven't already. And then episode 354, I'll put listen to episode 350 or 242 if you haven't already. So anyway, I know I said a lot of shit. I know I was all over the place. I know I was very distracted. And we had some funny moments with me forgetting my cat card, which, to clarify to those who don't know, it's a little debit card looking thing with my photo on it that will not, I cannot access where I work if I don't have it. They will turn me away. And if I persist, I'll probably get arrested and whatever. Like, it's a big deal for where I work. And, yeah, so that's that. So when I drove up there, I didn't have it, so I had to drive back home. So that added a lot of time to my day, which I could have just walked to the gym, but we wouldn't have recorded the whole show because I wouldn't have been driving and I wouldn't have been fired up like I was. So anyway, I said a lot of shit, was distracted, was all over the place. I get that. Lost my train of thought multiple times. Probably made no sense in some spots. But again, I do deem this a notable episode because of what I talked about, and me kind of proving that the commitment is there, the discipline there, the growth, I don't know. I just wanted to document that. So that's what this show is. I'm starting a 16-week cut. So that's that. And I'm not going to even do a recap because I have really no idea what I talked about in the first part, because actually this is 2 voice memos. Didn't even know that. But I know I talked about helping people, what it would take to replace 2 jobs. And from there, I would just have to step out of my comfort zone. And if that's what it takes, man, then I got to stop being a bitch and I got to go for it, because no one else will. It's all up to me at the end of the day, I got kids that aren't born yet that are depending on me. I got a wife that I don't have yet that's depending on me. I got grandkids, grandsons, granddaughters that are depending on me. I got cousins that are young as hell. They look up to me. I would hope so. I've got a little brother. I gotta work hard. I got a mom. I gotta buy a car for it. Dude, I got so much shit that I got to do it, man. There's no way I'm not gonna. So, got a lot of houses to buy for people, we'll say, And that sounds, dude, fuck off, bro. I got big dreams. Sorry that you don't. I think everybody that listens to this show actually has big dreams. Otherwise, they wouldn't be listening to this show. So anyway, I love everybody who's listening. So anyway, that's the show. I appreciate you guys listening. I gotta stop saying it that way. That's pretty bland, but I do. I really am grateful for everybody who takes time out of their day to listen to me ramble about shit. So again, thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow in 243. Peace out.
Hey, thanks for listening, and quick reminder here. So this podcast doesn't prioritize professionalism or quality at all. It's just meant to be a shoot from the hip type podcast with the intent just to get a quick message out. So some episodes might be inaudible in 30 seconds, and others might be 45 minutes and super crisp sounding. So all these are being made so that by episode 7,305, which is 20 years, we can come back and see the entire playbook of how I made it to wherever I'm going. So thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon.